The following presentation is part of the Beyond the Blast Doors network.
To the Bombadcast.
What is going on, Bombad fam? It is me, your boy, Scotty Gerry, here with another week live on the Bombadcast. I'm super stoked to be here. I'm super excited for you to be a part of this whole experience. And yes, we have an insane thing to talk about today. I mean, literally, to me, I think it's going to be a really, really bizarre topic. I'm super stoked, and it was not something I was expecting from this person, and we'll get into that later. So, if you're watching this right now, I hope you're enjoying this. It is I, Scotty Gerry, and I'm with the Bombadcast. But here, we are part of the Beyond the Blast Doors network. So close. I'm going to get it one day. And with this network, we've got so many other great shows. Right now, you can watch all these shows 5 days a week, live Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, okay? And some more things possibly in the works. So get excited. Now, all that being said, you like collecting, you like toys, Holla Chronicles are your people, okay? One of the best. They are bringing in so many cool new views and fans with the Star Wars Spinners project they've been working on. I'm telling you, they have got it going on. Pete, our boy with Around the Galaxy on Tuesdays, you get some really good, in-depth, actually incredible interview. Most recently, Matthew Stover, writer of the Revenge of the Sith novel, blew me away. I'm not even kidding. So phenomenal. Anyone watching live can tell you it was a trip, okay? Beyond the Blast Doors Live with David Amaletti, Arzu Amin, and yours truly, okay? I think this is going to be such a fun thing to kind of bring into the new world. You know, we got news, we got everything great. So that show is a live show that brings up all the new news that's happening currently right now in the Star Wars realm. Thursday, of course, us. Look, if you like things like this, I don't quite know what this even means, then you will love the Bombadcast. That was actually made by me, not even Gerry. This is something I made. And oh, by God, by golly, it is quite bizarre. But of course, Friday, you actually have a host of Friday's show, the Force Connect show. Oh my God. It is a call-in show. It is terrific on Fridays, 2 hours usually. One of our hosts, Nick Mielke, who, I mean, he's the guest today, but he is an honorary host. Let's be real here. All this can be found at beyondtheblastdoors.com. Make sure if you really like this and you really enjoy it, give us your money. Just give it to us. $5 a month. We will do great things with it, like buy packs of trading cards. I'm just kidding. This is my own money. This is sadly enough my own money. Okay, so let's bring him in. I've got my wonderful co-host, Zach Galifianakis himself, the Ewok man, the truly amazing Backstroke of the West fan. That's what I'm talking about. Gerry, the canneled, junkled bubble.
Hey, what's up? I'm here on the set of Between Two Ferns. Good to see you guys. Hey, how's it going, Scottold?
Gerry,
excuse me.
Gerry, I like the set. Let's look at this.
Thank you. Well, you know, it's
minimalistic.
Yeah, that's the thing. You know, again, like I think I made the Marie Kondo joke or whatever. Condé Nast. Was it? That's a magazine. So I don't know what I'm trying to say now. But yeah,
I found that on an airplane once.
You know, that's the best place to read that, actually.
Yes.
Also, you want to hope that your airplane isn't that crowded or, you know, full of Star Wars. Actually, an airplane full of Star Wars toys would be dangerous, but amazingly fun.
You know what? Who would like that? You know who would like that?
Oh, I think that he would. I think Mr. Mielke? Is that who we have in our?
Nick Mielke. It says it right there. Look, he talks kind of funny. So please no one judge him.
It is down here, right here.
He is from the wonderful state of Alabama.
He's from the South.
There he is. There he is.
How's it going,
Look
buddy?
at him.
How's it going?
Gentlemen, What is up?
How's it going? How's it going, General Kenobi?
Tell you what, this is why I keep hanging out. When I get compliments like that, why would I go anywhere else?
Hey, man, we gotta get your Patreon money somehow.
Well, and I do feel like we need to address something right up top.
Okay,
here we go.
All right,
you've given me a promotion I haven't earned with this whole Force Connect host thing. I'm just the guy that shows up and takes up too much time as a caller. I haven't been promoted to a guest host yet. But if I play my cards right, one day hanging out with guys like you, I might get there.
You know, you might be upgraded to a person that Josh harasses throughout the entire show, like Jackson. You might take a little bit of the flack for Jackson.
That's a high honor. I would select for my boy Jackson.
Hey, we all have got our thing, and Nick's thing is to come in and be a part of the network, you know, and to add such good flavor. And I think it's really nice to have him here because, Nick, you're the one that kind of introduced us to this topic, okay? Actually, before we do that, do me a favor. Nick, before we get started, usually people do plugs at the end, but, like, I think it's more appropriate to do plugs at the beginning.
We have our sponsors now, Scotty.
Oh, my God, I forgot.
Well, you know, we're we started as a podcast. We still have kind of a podcasting name, Bombadcast. Even though I tell people, I'm like, we're basically a YouTube show now. Like we're a YouTube show. You can listen to us if you want to, but some of it might make little to no sense because we are in a visual medium now. But that being said, Scotty, we want to thank our wonderful sponsors for the Bombadcast, and we have two today. Guys, first of all, we have My Geode, yes, thank you. My Geode, it's a sentient rock. That's their tagline. Yes, use the promo code BombadBucks and get 5% off your first order and a cheeseburger. So at checkout. So maybe put that there, and tell them that the Satanic Cabal sent you. Okay? All right. And then our second sponsor of the evening is a wonderful, it's actually content. We have content here. We have Bayou Bill and his first Audible original, Can't Buy You Love. And that is going to be available, I believe, the beginning of March. I'm not entirely sure. You don't know. It's like he's on that LST time, Scotty, right?
Yes.
Like that Louisiana swamp time. So you never know. You never know exactly when it's it shows up. It's like my cousin's band used to have a song that was about you just moving at the speed of life and not the speed of light, which is a great song title. Terrible way to put out your content. But again, Bayou Bill will be probably doing a tour at all major Bass Pro Shops.
Get one more look.
Sometime in 2024, I think.
I was reading on the
they might have been converted. They might have been converted into redneck prisons by then, but who knows?
Well, I heard it was outside of the closed down Blockbusters and also outside of Cabela's, but not legal, not inside.
Exactly.
They cannot legally go inside places.
Blockbuster was selling a ton of stock recently. So they might be making a comeback. So that's all you got to do. Yeah, that and I believe you can also catch him in the break room of a KB Toys if you're lucky sometimes.
Oh, stupid. Oh, real quick, we got some great people in the chat. Gerry, I love that you've got this wonderful creative spirit. We've got my student Alex Klump. Alex Klump, my dude. We've got, of course, my dude right there.
Oh, love you too, buddy. Love you too.
Oh, look, Gannon. We got, oh my God, Patrick Cuffy, my dude. We got Jared. We got Elderbug, Troy. Oh man, this is great. See, Nick, you bring all these wonderful people. Wonderful people.
Look at that.
Oh, Pete, making it weird. Every time I see Alex say, "Hey, Mr. J," I think
Mr. J.
Mr. J. Mr. Money Man. This is kind of bad. One thing that I make Katie do when I buy Katie
where is this going?
Katie,
it's about to get weird.
It is.
Yeah.
When I buy things for Katie, I make her say, "Thank you, Mr. Money Man." Like Betty Boop, and I don't know why it makes me laugh every time.
we're about to be. Hey, we are about, according to some random op-ed in Forbes, we are about to enter the second Roaring 20s, right? Okay, yeah. So it's going to be a Gilded Age of Betty Boop-like characters calling their men and women Mr. Moneybags or whoever. I don't care.
And so you know what's going to drive that second Gilded Age? Bombad Bucks.
Oh, that's right. Yes. And I didn't get the graphic made yet. We are going to have a graphic.
This is the template. If this means anything to anyone, then you should invest. We've never talked about Donkey Kong Country. I don't know why it's so funny. I just love Donkey Kong Country.
You know, guys. Bombad Bucks. Seriously, have you been following Dogecoin? Dogecoin's kind of leveling out right now. I think we could really have something, okay? If we get that like going. Yeah. I think we could be this close to doing Bombadcast live on a yacht from the moon, like by September at least.
That's what I heard. I heard
the way it's going.
Yacht. I heard that's where Nick.
That moon yacht.
Nick, what is your show about? Because Nick has a show too. He's not just
he's not just like a fan of our network. He actually is a content creator.
Yes.
I attempt to be a content creator.
Excuse me, sir. That was a fantastic conversation you had. Was it Sunday night?
It was Sunday.
That stuff? Yes.
Sunday night, Podcast of the Wills. We are on Sunday nights live stream, following in the austere footsteps of all of the cool people on the BTBD network. I love having those live interactions. It makes the show so much better to me. And so we go on Sunday nights. We have some theme shows. Our podcast originally started, it's called Podcast of the Wills, and the whole idea was we treat Star Wars like a sacred text. My co-host that I founded the show with is a preacher. That. I worked in churches a long time ago. And so what we do is it's kind of like we're having Bible study, but the Bible we're using is Star Wars. And so we broke down Star Wars into like 6 or 7 categories. Sacrifice, heroes, and each episode is focused on one of those topics in a certain part of the movie. We are about to start, probably in about 3 to 4 weeks, we're going to start the Empire run. We've got those broken down. I've got most of the guests lined up. But in the meantime, as I've transitioned into the live mode, this week will be, I think, my 4th live stream in a row. I actually have an amazing guest lined up for this Sunday night. And if I can use this as my opportunity to tease.
Let's hear it.
My guest Sunday night is the one and only Gerry Cable.
I didn't know this.
And
wait,
if this is
you mean Mike Lindell? Mike Lindell, owner of my Geode.
My Geode is going to be on Sunday night.
No way.
Sorry, not Mike Lindell. Mike Lindell. He's a different guy. Completely. It's not.
That's a whole different other thing. So Sunday night, let's build a little hype right here. Let's build a crowd. What I've been doing lately with
guys.
What I've been doing lately with the shows is I've been doing lists. Like there's not enough Star Wars lists out there. Last week,
what we live for.
30, and Brandon from Talking Bay 94 came on and talked about his top, I think, 7 behind the scenes Star Wars moments. So I was messaging back and forth with Gerry, getting him lined
so
up
good.
On, and we are going to do Gerry's top 7 Star Wars creatures. I know Gerry is a creatures guy. We're going to get weird with some creatures. And
I don't know what you're talking about. It's
going to be a lot of fun. So I'm excited to have Gerry on Sunday night. And Scotty, I've got something in mind for you as well. I just haven't gotten to you yet. So I have you both on at the same time when I could maximize the potential and have you on as 2 shows instead of 1.
Oh, hey, you get both of us. You get one of us, then the other, and then you get both of us. It'd be a great one. I think I think I know what you're talking about. Your topic for Scotty. It is the Scotty's top 5 gratuitous butt shots of Rick McCallum in the beginning documentary. Right? Are there some of those?
As narrated by Paul Stanley.
Oh, yes. God bless. You just know me.
We just created, well, and Scotty, I think we just might have created like random Bombadcast like video content, frankly. Oh, yeah. I don't. Who all wants to see? Does everyone want to see gratuitous Rick McCallum butt shots?
I will do it. I'll do a fan cam.
I hear cheers. Our audience will like anything you guys want to do. I don't give a flying
That's
flip.
the thing. I want to bring this up because anytime someone plugs our show on this network, they say one of three things. Okay, they say this. One of them is, I don't know if they know what they're doing this week. That's one of them. I've heard that one. I've also heard
Very accurate.
they do pretty much whatever they want. Is another one I've heard, and the other one I heard is, do they even know what they're doing? And I'm happy. I mean, I'm happy to be that guy, because this episode, look, real in all seriousness.
I'm sorry. Hold on, real quick before we move on from this. Can you pull up Jared the Dark Jedi? Jared the Dark Jedi is in the chat from Nerd Academy. Please pull up his Lucasfilm. That's Lucasfilm's ass. Rick McCallum. Oh my gosh! Can we get like a Captain America, like Rick McCallum in the Captain America outfit? Needs to be a Bombadcast T-shirt.
Oh, yeah.
Like that's Lucasfilm's ass.
Paging
oh my gosh, Matt,
so
Matt,
good.
where are you? No. Oh my
Now-
gosh, that's fantastic.
This episode, Nick, you were the inception of this, so it's hard to believe. Okay, you know, Gerry and I, there's something obviously clinically wrong with us, but Nick was the
You just
one.
know how to like work it though. Like
I know, yeah, but Nick. Sorry, I'm trying to make Nick big. Nick was the one who kind of coined this. So I wanted.
He is married. He is married, sir. Just so you know.
Look, hold on. So I wanted to make Nick kind of introduce this whole thing, because he actually messaged us last Thursday, I think, and you're
It
like,
was after the Mad Libs episode.
yeah, you're like, I have something for y'all. And Gerry and I, neither of us have opened. I'm sorry, neither of us have I guess discussed this. I don't even know if Gerry was aware of it.
I actually was, because I had I had my friends. Have I told you about my friends, the Warnicks? And I don't know if they're watching. I share this on Facebook. If they catch whiff that we're talking about this terrible translation, they're going to be spamming our chat within like moments, because
Perfect. Bring it.
like the Warnick brothers. It sounds like, I mean, they're like the freaking Animaniacs. That's all I got to say. Like there's no Warner sister though. There's no Warnick sister. It's just them. But they were absolutely obsessed with it, and the part that we would quote all the time was "Do not want." Which, I'm jumping ahead a bit, but I mean,
we'll get there.
I don't know. And I think All Remaining Systems Michael is very excited about tonight's
Yes,
episode.
Michael has been on it from the beginning.
There it is. Our dichotomy opens the combat. So Nick, tell us about it. How did you discover it? And I'm so glad you approached us with this, because I had no idea of this, and it just made my week. Like all week, I've been watching stuff from it.
I didn't know there was a dubbed version, and that has made my
That's what
universe
makes it even better.
immensely better. Yeah.
Yes. So Nick, tell us about that, bud.
Absolutely. So last week, after the glorious Mad Libs episode, the light bulb went off as that show was ending, and it was just, again, you guys, and I've said this, and I say this to both of you in your face on this show, I was slower to come to your show than I was some of the other shows on the BTBD network.
Yeah.
Okay. It's for the reason Scotty listed earlier. You know, I was once told by a teacher in college, we were sitting behind her on a bus talking, these Warnick people, and she goes, "I don't know what you boys are talking about, but it sure is entertaining." So that's how I knew people don't know what the heck I'm doing, but they're like, "You're entertaining." So go on, Nick.
So
please.
my brand, and so the fact that I didn't get here sooner is totally on me. But I'm also an older guy, and so when I see the energy that you have, there's that moment where I'm like, have I steeled my nerve enough to get this crazy? Because then I'm tired afterwards.
See, this is how it works, though. We need the anchors of just like I'm here for this, but yeah, I'm gonna be like sitting back all cool and stuff with my whiskey and stuff, like Kenobi would be. You know, sitting in the cantina, just sipping, a little spotchka here and there.
And that's the thing. Was it Clones, when they chase down Zam and they go into the bar? Mm-hmm. He sends Anakin to go do some work. He's like, "I'll be at the bar having a drink." Like that's
yeah, exactly.
Yeah, where are you going for a drink?
Go do that. I'm gonna be. Yeah, I'm going for a drink. You go take care of business. So after the show last week, just the light bulb went off. I was like, Backstroke of the West. And I was having not been in on your show from the beginning, I thought, surely they've done this already. I knew that you had to have done this already. But I sent you a message, have you done a Backstroke of the West? And I'm pretty sure Scotty was the one that replied, and he was like, I don't know what you're talking about. What is this weird?
I had no clue.
And so then that's when I got excited, because we have been talking for a couple of weeks now about, having me come on at some point and hang out. And you're like, we have to do this as soon as you knew what it was. But I found out about Backstroke of the West through the podcast Star Wars Minute. Are you guys familiar with Star Wars Minute?
Yeah, they're like the OGs.
Yes.
They have been around forever. Pete and Alex from Star Wars Minute. I love that show. They just this week started Last Jedi. So if y'all want to listen, they started Last Jedi. But when they were doing, and for anybody that doesn't know Star Wars Minute, Pete and Alex, a couple of guys, I think they're in New York. They literally go through every Star Wars movie. Each episode is 1 minute at a time. And so, like, the first minute is the 1 minute of the open and crawl, and at 60 seconds, they cut it off. And the next episode is minute 2 of the movie. And it started out short. They've gotten a little bit longer, but they'll have guests on. They've had Matt Gorley. They've had Joseph Scrimshaw. They've had Knapsack. They've had, some famous people that friends of theirs, other podcasters, whatever. And it's so fun. And there's lots of dad jokes. There's puns. It just, it's a great show. And so I found them a long time ago. And then when they were doing the Revenge of the Sith run of their show, they kept referencing, well, let's see what this minute has to say in Backstroke of the West.
No.
So compare to what they were doing in their show. And so that's how I found it. And so the dialogue and the funny moments was how I first came to discover it, watched it. I think I watched the whole thing at some point when they talked about it and I figured out what it was. And it is. It's just beautiful. That kind of weird that you're going, people need to know about. It's kind of like weird documentaries. I don't know how y'all feel about like the really weird documentaries.
My favorite one's the Cane Toad documentary. I'm showing my students that recently. Have you heard of that one? There's an Australian one where everything's shot at this angle. Like the interviews are all like as if someone's looking down on you. You're looking at it from the toad's perspective. It is the weirdest thing. But the reason I want Nick to bring this up because I had not heard of this, right? And I mean, it's seriously so on brand for us. And for anyone that doesn't know, Nick, can you do us a favor and explain what the heck this is? Because I know I got my family watching right now. I've got people that like the name Backstroke of the West just sounds like a really bad play that was made by some guy in the late 60s.
Backstroke of the West is, and as best I can understand it, there was a guy in, I don't know what, 2003. At some point after Revenge of the Sith had come out on DVD, there was a guy living and working in China. He saw it in a movie theater. What year did Sith come out? Because it was actually the same year.
2005. It was the year I graduated high school.
Okay, so the year Sith came out in 2005, he literally, according to the story I read online, which, it's the internet, he went and saw the movie one weekend while he was living in China, working in China, went and saw it at the theater. And the start of the next week, he was walking down the street and there was a street vendor selling a bootleg DVD copy of this Star Wars movie he had just seen. So he decided to buy it. So he buys the DVD, he goes home, puts it in, and just, his mind exploded because essentially what happened is whoever made this bootleg, and the original one I think was filmed like with a camcorder in the movie theater, burned to a DVD, but they took the Chinese translation of the script and then fed the Chinese translation into a computer Chinese to English translator. So it was double translated and put up as subtitles, and then there became a dubbed version. So it's Revenge of the Sith, double translated from Chinese poorly.
This is insane. So
this is it's like we wrote this as a bit. It's not even like, oh my gosh. Oh man.
So you see all the time people doing like the AI translation, or we put a bunch of words into an AI and wrote episode 10. Somebody I think just recently did one of those. Blue Bantha.
Blue Bantha. I still need to watch that. It's
I haven't watched it either, but as soon as I saw it, I was like, that's going to be weird. I'm totally in for that.
Love that stuff. I love that when they're like, we made this bot watch 1,000 hours of Batman movies and had it like, have you seen that one? That one's my favorite one where it's like, it's like here's a scene from this Batman movie of this bot that watched 1,000 hours of Batman movies.
Yes,
and it's like he cries because he is orphan or something. It's just like it's amazing.
It all back out.
What makes it so weird is that it somehow translates. So like I've got images from it itself. Now I want to talk about one thing. The origin of the footage is so bizarre, right? And we've got some screenshots we're going to show. Now, I will warn all of my young viewers or any of my family members, For some reason, the Chinese version
And mine
of
as well.
this movie, your family as well, maybe even Nick's family.
Mom,
the
I
Chinese
did tell
version-
my mom we were going live today, so my mom is probably, hi, Mom. Hi, Mom.
Excellent.
Listen to Scotty.
So it gets a little vulgar, okay? There's going to say a couple F-bombs.
There's at least 4 F-bombs
Yes.
throughout the whole movie.
But the way they use it is just incredible. So the reason I'm saying is
It's
because-
not even vulgar the way they use it. It's just like,
It also has what we'll call unintended innuendo.
Yes, and also racial remarks that are also very unintended as well. So like,
yeah.
This is as vague as it gets. So if you can imagine it, I'll show you a couple things from the movie. Now, Nick sent me these. I think, Nick, these might be some of your favorite ones. So
you're gonna have to pull up all remaining systems sometimes throughout the show when we get to his parts, because this man is an encyclopedic knowledge of every quote. Like, I'm just saying. So go on.
Just look at this one. So when you watch
You're
we're gonna
already
watch a
fully
couple.
cock now.
like we're gonna watch some clips of this, but if you think about what this translates to, it's so strange. Isn't this like your training is almost complete? Is that literally? I think it's this line, right?
Yes,
So
your training is almost
instead,
complete.
it is you are already at full cock now.
There's so many like extra words in there too. It's
just so
it's words. It's really, really racy word salad, which is amazing. It's like it's like to quote Seinfeld, it's a big word salad. But
the big word salad.
Dude, Michael's going off.
It's like ratio tile. Ratio tile. That's okay. We'll have to get into that in a second.
I'm one of the students, but I've watched Good Will Hunting.
So he's good. He's good.
He's
It's
fine.
not like they don't.
fine.
It's not like they don't know what the F word
I know.
is. But I know what you mean. We are all about protecting people's innocence here. Do we, Scotty? Do we want to read the? I have the.
Oh yeah.
This is how much of a fan that All Remaining Systems Michael is. He has a T-shirt with the full crawl,
The opening
on
crawl.
it, which I'm jealous, and I'm also like, why did we not? I'm like, damn, we came to this so late. I'm like,
Yes, we
there's so
really
many
did.
T-shirts that
This
are
was a
already
missed
made.
opportunity.
Oh, hashtag missed. This is the hashtag missed opportunities I'm concerned about. Okay.
This is Finn's sequel trilogy arc.
So I told Scotty I wanted to do this, and I don't know if this. You gotta see if it works, because this is gonna be freaking hard.
Okay, yeah.
I'll save the F words for the actual quotes. Okay, so I'm gonna try to read this in my best Mark Thompson audiobook voice. Okay.
Good God.
What is even the a long time ago in a galaxy far, far away on that? It's like.
Oh, I know what it is. I have it pulled up. It is.
Pull it up.
I think it was a long time ago. Oh no, I had it pulled up. I'm so sorry. I don't know what it is actually. I had read it earlier.
We've got a super chat from Jared that you have to pull up right now.
Yep.
Oh, well,
People's
give it a
innocence.
bit.
What about mine, Scotty?
I'll take
Jared,
it.
you're already too
caring
far
enough
gone.
about Jared.
No, Jared, you're too far gone, brother. You're like me and Scotty. You're already
Thank you,
like
Jared.
we are into the dark side fully. We fully embrace it. Okay, so here we go.
Already full.
We are already full cock. Yes, this is true.
I know you did it.
You're already there.
You knew I would say it because I'm. Anyway, here we go. Best Mark Thompson voice. Star War, the third gathers, the backstroke of the West. The war came, the Republic encountered. Two squares fight the vehemence. The improbability fills the world. The space general of the Alliance is skillful. Kidnap the D, the speaker, the conduct. The proper abruption, Alliance troops, tries, ratio, prosperous, drive, with the. That is it. That's all. That's the whole thing.
Bravo.
Oh, it's
So now
Bravo.
the stage is set. Thank you. Star Wars. Listen, Random House, Audible, call me. I'm free right now. I'm off tomorrow. I can hammer one out real quick. I mean, just
That's right.
you know.
You can bang out a whole book tomorrow.
A whole thing. I got this.
Oh,
Look, I
it's
got
so
this
good.
sweet. I got this sweet echoey setup.
Oh, you do. And it looks like a set of Saw on the other side.
Right.
Oh, yeah, the creepy murder house.
But as I compared on Twitter, mine does too. So I'm with you, buddy.
Very true. Hey, I'm with. Hey, Nick. There you go. There you go.
Solidarity.
If anyone in the chat wants to send their notable favorite quotes, we're gonna go through some of these are ones that that Nick actually shared with me. So Nick said, Nick, are these your favorite? You would say, or are these ones that maybe it resonates with you?
It feels weird to say, yeah, this one's one of my favorites, but it made me laugh. So yeah, I guess it is.
Oh, it's so good. Let's see. All right, so you are already at full cock now. That's this one. It's so ridiculous.
Can we real quick? Look. All Remaining Systems has a good point. He's like, for those who don't know the characters' names, who are our characters? What are our characters' names in this?
Nick,
Nick, read those off. We got to set up our heroes and villains here, man.
You started us off with a good setup with the crawl, but the next step in that is who are the characters? Who are we invested in?
Exactly.
Who do we care about? So, Senator Padme Amidala, she can go by the plum of, or also the gets the rice.
That one is a little like, that one concerns me. The gets the rice. That one's a little like, she gets the rice for Anakin or
again,
whoever
translated to Chinese and then translated back to English through a computer. So everything's on the table here.
Yeah.
C-3PO.
Created by racists.
Racist computers. That's what we're going to say.
Racist computers created by racists. There you go.
C-3PO. His character name is Blow the Skin. It's got a little bit of a Buffalo Bill vibe there. I don't know with that.
It blows the skin, or else it gets the hose again.
I
could do it.
Chewbacca. This one feels like Chewbacca in a classic sidekick role. Drag along. Come on, drag along.
It's a Robin.
Let's go.
That sounds like a side character from like Tombstone or something. Like drag along. Come on, drag along.
Me and Drag Along McCoy. We went down to the creek.
Oh my god!
All right, Count
Meanwhile,
Dooku.
drag along's going. Go on, please.
Count Dooku. The drop. It says
honestly.
It says Obi-Wan calls him drop in the mistranslation of "You won't get away this time." You this time ran to do not drop.
Honestly, that's the coolest one so far. Like the drop.
But here's
like
maybe
he would have a sick rap career. That's all I'm saying. He'd make the sickest album of 2021. Go ahead.
General Grievous. Space General.
That's pretty
That
good.
might be the most direct thing in this entire translation.
It is.
As if Donald Trump himself named General Grievous the Space General. Like I love it so much.
Obi-Wan Kenobi, he is called the Willing to Compares, or Ratio the Tile, or just Ratio Tile.
Which he was mentioned in the opening crawl, right?
But he is also called Ratio Prosperous during the opening crawl.
Ratio Prosperous. I'm sorry. I'm going to let you just read it because I keep interjecting, and this is too good.
No, that's fine.
It's
It's worthy of being interrupted. Okay, Palpatine. I like the Palpatine one. This is good because it falls into the political side of it. Like if you were to get Space West Wing, Supreme Chancellor Palpatine, Mr. Speaker, or Speaker D.
Speaker D is pretty bad. Like I love Speaker D. It's
Also, sometimes just called D.
D. Oh, I love this so much. This is
Oh,
so real.
D! This is what that reminds me of. Oh, D! All my Office fans out there. There you go. You're welcome.
R2D2. Reach the man.
That's kind of funny because he's the shortest one.
Yeah, he is.
He's always trying to reach the man, you know?
And this is the note I love. It says, however, the other astromech droids in the film are also, such as R4P17, are also referred to as R2.
I noticed that. Yeah. Like he was it R2. Watch out! You've got one on your. Yeah.
Yes. All right. Anakin Skywalker, as noted
Favorite.
by our man Gerry, right here in the middle. The peaceful is willing to, or more importantly, a la gold.
Again, the second sickest hip hop album of 2021.
Honestly,
All Gold.
A la Gold is very George Lucas sounding.
A la
If they
Gold
somehow
is
work
good.
that into Star Wars, it'd be
The High Republic,
incredible.
there would definitely be there needs to
A la
be a
Gold.
Jedi named a la Gold.
Gold.
Daniel Jose Older,
One of y'all.
Kevin Scott, Justina Ireland, all you guys, if you're listening, if you're watching this right now, God bless your heart. But also, please make someone named a la Gold. Please.
Hold on. Look at Jared's coming. Here's the Bombadcast subscription. Do you like Star Wars but also feel like you're having a stroke while also tripping balls? Well, tune in for the Bombadcast. It's probably
Yes!
that way.
May I, you know what? Coming by this weekend or by next week, Odds and Poops, a Bombadcast story. Odds and Poops, a Bombadcast story. I'm just going to put it out there right now.
So
And
is
just
that
for the record? Just for the record, you know who contributed poops last week?
No.
This guy.
No. I
This
didn't
man
realize
right
that.
here,
Oh my
Golden.
God.
Are you gonna start asking for royalties like freaking Rick?
Yeah.
Rick Villanueva always is like wanting like to skim off the top because of the Misa. Do you say even Lifton
Lifton. Yep.
or something? Yeah.
The royalties that I got. The royalties that I got was when I said poops, and you told Scotty Nick Mielke said poops. Scotty said Nick Mielke gets us. That was all the royalties I needed. that did
Nick
it.
Mielke gets us.
Well, we got the best. That honestly needs to be the Bombadcast tagline. Bombadcast, odds and poops. It truly is the best description because we go so deep, but then we talk about this. You know.
And that's
Nick, is
why
that-
we tune in. There's
that
three
our-
more,
is-
real quick.
Okay,
Three more, real
okay.
quick. Darth Vader,
Sit down, Scott.
reaching the west of reaches.
That's pretty cool, actually.
It is. Game of Thrones.
And of course, they have all the is it kanji? Is that Chinese symbols? Are they kanji? Is that right? I don't want to
believe so.
misspeak and get that wrong. It has the kanji in here.
I'm not
you know,
smart enough to know that.
Such and such means reach. Such and such means west. We have an issue. Hang on.
Oh, you got shut down because you were being racist, I think. So.
That's what I get.
Chinese government.
Turn to cancel culture.
Well,
I'm kidding. Oh,
this is the thing. Hold on. Nick will come
Oh.
back in a second. I think the best part about all of this, honestly, is the fact that no one knows the true context of the dialogue. So what I'm most excited to do is watch a couple scenes from this in a little bit that kind of gives it more context because honestly,
right.
reading those names, it just sounds like really, really bizarre. Okay. Oh, look, the characters are called Hanzi. I did not realize that. Okay.
Hanzi. There you go.
oh,
See, that's why Nick got booted and we didn't.
Sora. Is this a new person? I love this name. This is great.
Hopeless
He is in my
situation.
line. Is gold or every mention of hope.
Welcome, Mago. Like, welcome.
Thank you.
Seriously. Yeah,
Yes.
I don't think we've seen you around the chat and stuff. We always love seeing new people in the chat. Welcome.
We've also got Pete right now. I effing love the Bombadcast. I bet you do, Pete. I bet you do.
We're like if the local was it weed dealers
Yeah.
just like actually became bankers and just like I don't know what I'm saying right now.
We're from the
honestly,
banking
so.
clan. We're from the international.
Yes.
Whatever banking clan. It's the,
We're just a couple of munes trying to do
Yes.
trying
Yes.
to make our way in the galaxy.
I just
you know?
love the way that Mune speaks. I forget his name. He's like, what is that?
The banking clan will sign your treaty, and then he does that like.
All right,
you know,
I'm bringing back
like-
Nick in. Nick, he went off to the west of west. Hold on.
Hey, Nick, the banking clan will sign your treaty.
Here's the craziest thing. George Lucas just ran through here and slapped my camera off the top of my computer.
No way.
A la gold and ran away.
Dude, he likes to
Happened to me.
he likes to just run through random. Like you've seen that clip that was running around of him in a
He's like Bill
random
Murray just showing up at
documentary.
somebody's
He just like
bachelor
pops
party.
up right behind that guy, sits there for long enough for you to. He did that on purpose. He
Yeah, he
had
did
to
for
do that
real.
on purpose so they would be like,
knew what he was doing.
"That's George F. Lucas" in our documentary, and then
That's right.
swips off into obscurity. I love George.
Let's finish this because we've been 40 minutes in and no one's seen the footage yet. We've got to get
yes.
to the footage, fellas.
Come on. Absolutely. We have
My
to
computer's
All right,
gonna
last
die. My computer's gonna die.
Luke Skywalker. Luke Skywalker's name is translated as "see me." Here
That's
I am.
very deep in a
See
way.
me.
That's very deep.
Yoda. Vanquish is or particularly reach the master.
Strange. I don't.
That
get
one's
this.
that one's the keeper.
This may be the saddest one in the entire list. And of all the people to identify and put it here, Tarful. Tarful's name is translated as "see again." I don't know what that means.
No, because he says.
Yeah, because he says, "I'll see you again." Doesn't Yoda tell him he'll see him again?
Yeah. Jesus, that's such a mistranslation.
He goes, miss you, I will.
Bill.
So those are the characters that we have to care about in this weird translation.
Oh, it's so good. So we're gonna look at a few images that Nick had sent me that he claims is his favorite. What does that even mean?
This is
More importantly, let's come back to how we keep saying these are the ones that are Nick's favorite. This is what we fuck. Like
this is what who fuck. And does Obi-Wan say? I'm sorry. Does Ratio Tile say this, or does the furthest from the reaching? Yoda's name is.
I think they call him Buffalo Yoda. Buffalo Yoda is his name.
Oh, this is what who fuck. This is whenever they find the dead younglings. Jesus.
That's exactly right.
You could read it like, this is what who fuck? What?
Oh, this next one. Kiss too loudly.
And it's just so weird. It's
so weird.
And watching it on YouTube and trying to get just the right screenshot of it where they're looking like with the vacant look in their eyes. Like, I don't know. I enjoyed that more than I probably should have.
I just love that. I love that Michael is just sending us all the obscure facts. The best part of Backstroke is trying to figure out the translation based on your knowledge of the base movie's dialogue. And another one, is this one right here.
Yes.
It's a fun game.
It is. We must ruin the West.
And that could be
Yoda,
a Force Connect
I
game.
forget how unsettling.
Well,
I was going to say,
let somebody tell you what it is.
I've got my fireball here. Do we want to do a drinking game or something?
Oh my, no, not tonight.
Hi, Mom. That's tomorrow night. That's tomorrow night. Don't tune in.
Drinking
so good. So good. Let's move on to the next one.
Oh, gosh.
This one's actually accurate.
Prime example.
This makes sense. It makes sense.
Yes. It makes sense in its own way. You have the robot telling Obi-Wan she's dying and we don't know why. But we can't explain why she quick dead.
Look what Andy typed. Good God, Andy. I had a girlfriend in 9th grade who kissed too loudly.
Oh, I'm so glad we do this show live now. Oh my gosh, it makes it so much better.
No one can explain that.
No one can explain that.
So here it is again. Also, right with the dialogue. The geography that I stands compares you superior. He has the high ground. We all get it.
Oh my God.
But it's so weird.
Oh, good Lord.
Look at Michael. I love the way Michael's typing. This is genuinely good line in Backstroke. It's when Ratio Tile confronts Hala Gold on Mustafar. This is your own masterpiece. That is a great line.
And what I love about Michael is that with ease, he quotes it like it's normal to say when Ratio Tile confronts Hala Gold.
I'm so, you have no idea how envious I am of his Star Wars crawl shirt. I'm so freaking envious of that stupid shirt. I love it so much.
Nick, your voice casually reading this is nonsense. Nick's got a great voice.
This is going to be
seriously. Nick should be the new he should be the next Mark Thompson, not me.
This is going to be my OnlyFans. Me reading the lines from this movie and people paying for it.
The whole chat is going to subscribe to that.
Look who's here! Look who's here right now. I'm dying.
Oh, buddy.
Oh, it's the best.
Oh, Paul.
Paul's been up on the right night.
He did. He really did.
Paul shows up. He doesn't. I don't know why he doesn't show up on any other shows, but he shows up for Bombadcast regularly since we've been live.
I can't figure it out.
Well, it's just like he's still Scotty. He's still your neighbor, correct?
Yeah, he's still my neighbor. No, I'll talk about Paul just for a second. Paul recently, I don't know. He's trying to promote his new album, and what he does is he walks up. Okay, he walks up to the front door. He clicks the Ring doorbell, but he covers the Ring doorbell so he doesn't know. We won't know who it is. Okay. And he's like, "It's me. You know, it's me." And I'm like, I don't really get this. And what he leaves at the doorstep. Look, this is one of the things he leaves. I can't figure this out. He's been leaving me trash. Okay. Garfield clock. I don't know where he got this from. He's leaving me trash. He just leaves.
I'm gonna pass out and laughing so hard, Scotty. You had a Garfield clock from Paul Stanley right there.
It's right here. I don't get it. It's something he leaves it casual, and he's like, "This is for you," and then he'll leave me other things. Hold on.
Is that kind of like a weird bit on how cats leave stuff on your doorstep? But it's like,
I guess, yeah.
It's like meta. But instead of a dead mouse in your boot, he leaves you just like a Garfield phone or something washed up on the shore of like Malaysia or something.
Let me grab one other thing. He's been leaving me. He's been sending me videos.
It's like that place off the coast of Canada where all the feet wash up in the shoes.
Exactly. Oh yeah, Nick. Whenever we finally do another episode of frickin' Beyond, I'm gonna have to have you on to talk about because that is a real thing and it is interesting. The feet that go up.
Hold on, Gerry. Calm down. So he leaves
I want to talk about feet now.
Things like this. He says we're gonna film a music video. And then he also, another thing is you can listen to my new album on this. I don't know why this. I haven't used one of these in a very, very long time. So yeah, no, Paul's doing fine.
Scotty, he actually is doing a little more there. There you go.
Look, there it is.
Do you want to read it? Been by my house. Look what he left for me.
Oh snap, man! Look at that.
Oh, it's amazing.
Clearly, Paul is into retro tech.
Yeah, Paul is into retro tech, and he also, one thing I like about Paul in particular is that
why'd I get a candle?
I don't know that it's purple though. I think it's important to.
It's really loud.
That Paul might show up soon. I told this on BDB Live, but we got a transmission from Space Alex Jones, and he's been
putting a lot of them out ever since CNN has his number, it's our Earth's Alex Jones. Little known fact: there are two Alex Joneses. There's one in the Star Wars universe, named Space Alex Jones, and there's one that it is on Earth and
it's real,
kind of a D-bag. But anyway, yeah. So Paul's gonna show up. Paul's gonna show up there.
Paul and Gene are gonna get on Space Alex Jones next episode.
This is big. This is big because we've never had anything with Gene.
No, we have not yet. And he made it clear that he's not going to allow us to show his face because we're not paying enough money to show his face. So that transmission is going to be really interesting.
Can you, Jackson the Leppy, real quick. Space Alex Jones, that one, pull that up, please. Space Alex Jones loves lead paint.
He does. He's a big fan.
Technically, in the galaxy far, far away, it's actually carbonite paint.
So now that
it makes you go blind, so it's toxic. It's toxic.
I'm gonna make sure I get this pulled up. We're actually gonna watch a little bit of this feature film. Okay. Now, boys, let me ask you this. Let's see what you rather prefer. Would you rather watch like a compilation video or an actual full scene from the Third Gathering Backstroke of the West?
Nick, I'm good. Well, listen. On the second half of this show, I'm going to let Nick, our lovely guest, choose. I'm going to put the pressure on him.
That is pressure. I don't know, because you get a lot, but I feel like in context, you need a scene. I think a scene.
We'll watch a scene first.
I think so too. That's good. That was your great. What you didn't know, Nick, was that it was your great trial.
That was it. He is underwent his great trial. So we're going to watch the scene where Anakin approaches Palpatine kind of for the first time about him being a Sith Lord, essentially. Or that's when, technically, whenever Palpatine reveals to Anakin that he is indeed a Sith Lord. Let me make sure I get this shared and all up and running. I hope everyone in the chat is having a great time. This has been one of my favorite episodes so far. I've loved this. So give me 1 second.
Such a blast.
So this has been dubbed. Now, this is not officially how it would have sounded when this man discovered this tape back in the day, but it is important to say that someone has dubbed this version. Okay, so let me know if y'all can hear it, fellas. We're gonna get started now.
Someone is doing the Lord's work in this.
Yes.
Oh, it really is. So let's enjoy it. For anyone that has not seen this, by all means, once this episode's done, Please be sure to share and like it, and also start watching this tonight. I made Katie
Well,
watch last night.
Also, trigger warning: you're not having a stroke right now.
No, this is 100% real.
This is all happening. Yes,
This is really happening.
Scotty, if we can work it out, there will possibly sometime, we don't know when yet, be maybe a watch along if you're a patron supporter. Possibly.
Well, let's enjoy it. Here we go. Let me know.
There.
Give me a thumbs up, boys, if you can hear it.
More and more strong.
Oh, I don't like that I can hear it.
Here we go. Just for context.
Prime Minister. I just received the report that section. He is in Handel space, not the general.
That is a big challenge in.
I should be with he together.
The Presbyterian Church, like do they do not steal you as them?
I hope me to know. I feel more and more I was been isolated by this.
Hold on, wait. This is what it sounds like when like
First of
people
all-
when like aliens hear English, or when like honestly this is how dogs hear people speak.
Have you seen on some kids shows now where they're instead of like actually having like writing on stuff, it's kind of like it's all like weird symbols and stuff. There are some cartoons and kids shows that do that now just for kids who can't read yet or whatever. I guess, but that's what it feels like someone reading those would be saying.
Nick,
like,
what did you want to add?
Like this is what this is what a baby hears when you talk to it.
It's like the teacher in Charlie Brown.
Yeah. Can
But
we talk
also-
about? Oh, go ahead.
I was just gonna say, there's a great politics podcast called Love It or Leave It with John Lovett that used to work for Barack Obama, and they do a thing every weekend on their show where they call it "Okay, Stop," and they'll play like a crazy news clip, and the guests try to see how far they can go before they say, "Okay, stop. We have to talk about what just happened." That's what I feel like I'm doing right now.
Oh my gosh!
Because first of all, Gerry said it before we came on the screen. The voice for Anakin is really good. Like it sounds like Anakin. It
It's
sounds
Hayden.
like that.
It's Hayden.
It has to be Hayden. But the voice for Palpatine and the voice for Yoda, like like you said, it bothers me that I can hear it.
Yoda is more unnerving. Palpatine just sounds like you went and talked to your Uncle Steve. And like, hey,
Middle
can you read?
management
Can you read
office
this?
worker guy.
Oh,
Yeah, I was like,
God.
You didn't turn in your reports on time, so
The-
we're gonna have
the
to dock
space-
you. We're gonna
Space
report you
General
to
needs your
HR.
TPS reports. Yes.
Oh, I love this. Mom, can we get Revenge of the Sith? We have Revenge of the Sith at home. The Revenge of the Sith at home. All right, let's keep this thing rolling.
Yes.
This is good.
I know that still have an Essie for they having.
Okay, what the?
They distrust Alagol.
Oh,
That makes
They never
sense.
saw your future.
Alagold.
They know that your power will big outrun.
Way past everybody.
This will
The
be an
Usain Bolt of powers.
unprecedented affair.
That makes sense, actually.
Please let me to help you to the deeply thought.
I like that.
You or what? How can anyone know this power?
My tutor tells me an affair concerning it. Even include the innate character of the dark.
You know the dark?
Alagold. If a person wants to comprehend that he must the square who study at the square.
You must study the square.
That is so deep. I love how the only line that makes sense is Alagold. If a person wants to comprehend, then he must the square who study the square. It's just, that's a Bombadcast shirt there.
Okay.
Too. Oh, Nick, what's up?
In the movie Hook, when Mr. Smee has, I believe he says he has an apostrophe, and he says, "Lightning just struck my brain." It just occurred to me, I've not watched the Darth Plagueis the Wise scene in this. How bananas is that? And is there a way for us to get there?
We will go there in a second. We're gonna watch this.
That's
one.
next. That's next.
That-
And it is.
It just hit me. Like I've never seen that.
It
My
is
favorite line
overtly
is this
bananas.
Yes, this is my next favorite line's coming up though. It's
Okay.
incredible. It's so deep. It's like the most insane statement.
You know the dark?
That sounds like 11 from Stranger Things. I don't know why. It sounds like Millie Bobby Brown. It's like literally she's like,
you know the
she's
dark?
Like, I dump your ass when she says that in season 2. That's what it reminds me of. Here we go.
You know the dark?
Gold. If a person wants to comprehend that he must the square who study at the square.
Hold on, wait.
But a little bit much more than only concerning. If you like to be a leads more astutely, that you must accept this more great power. But want the caution hopeless situation a la gold. You only ask for help, me then can become the.
How aggressive he gets. My goodness,
Now
they are
into
just
the
freaking
dark
out.
of the study hopeless.
Here's
In the fire of water.
You say what?
I begged you using my knowledge.
He did.
You are the governor of this city.
I know is what make you feeling vexed. Hearing me says, do not hope that rotting hopeless situation. Even since does I acquaint with you, I know you at purpose that look for the life. You are unwilling to do a mediocre hopeless. You want to stand out, concerns the history. Do you want to kill me?
I think certainly.
I know.
I can feel your exasperation.
That's such a long word to put there for that.
Also make you stronger.
Do it.
I will tell the hopeless situation, Presbyterian.
Certainly you should. But your indetermination they will disdain.
I am very quick and then we'll find out the.
You have got the outstanding intelligence. Your intelligence may let you understanding the power. It saved me and to support to me.
Incredible. What a scene. And this movie's very dialogue heavy more than most of the prequels. I don't know. Like this movie in particular is like the one to have been dubbed and done, you know?
Oh my gosh. There's a lot of monologue in this in this
one.
film. There's a lot of talking about there you go. There's the moneymaker right there. Oh my gosh. I don't know. We might even have to watch the scene with the famous "Hello there, General Kenobi."
We can do it, dude. This is what makes it so much fun.
That's like one of my That's one of my favorite ones, I think. And the Presbyterian Church doesn't like you much or something. Whatever he says.
Any highlights from that last one? I love "Of the Fire of the Water" or "In the Fire of the Water."
In the fire of the water.
The fire of the water is pretty. That's gold. That's
like
all
a riddle.
gold. Some might say
It's alla gold. What about you, Nick?
It's all amazing, of course. I thought about what we talked about before we got on.
I thought you were making like an alla gold like reference, like all amazing.
No, all amazing. It's alla amazing.
Alla amazing.
But also, the Presbyterian stuff makes me laugh every time. And of course, as somebody who lives in the deep South and we are surrounded by church culture.
I grew up there. Oh,
yeah. We're talking Louisiana, Arkansas, Alabama here. We all get it. But here, and so in the article that I had earlier where we had all the names, it also gave us terminology.
Okay.
Like some of those. So the Jedi Council, Presbyterian Church. It says hopeless situation Presbyterian or hopeless situation Parliament. And then this is the best part. Chinese, literally Council of Elders, or perhaps a religious gathering held by the elders. The Presbyterian Church is ruled by presbyters or elders. Therefore, it is in fact a religious gathering held by the elders. And Gerry threw some Greek at us earlier.
Yeah. But that expensive education that I'm using to the full extent right now. Yes, the Greek word for elder is presbyteros, which is where the Presbyterian Church gets their name. There you go. Right. And here I've pulled up my favorite quote here, that it is the Presbyterian Church enjoys you not. It's like it sounds like something from Clueless. Like if Clueless was about a bunch of church kids who went to a Christian school. And the Presbyterian Church enjoys you not. For real.
It's not Clueless, but it's like stop trying to make Presbyterian Church happen.
That's amazing.
Yes.
Oh, it's great. So we got some requests, okay, and we're gonna go through most of these. It says, please do some pre-duel conversations. That one's an amazing one. We've also got this one right here. I love to see Mustafar conversation after the Plagueis scene. So I'm gonna do when they arrive to Mustafar because that whole get the rice and fetch the rice and a la gold transaction.
Well, and I don't know if you noticed this. The one that I watched, the one that's on YouTube, the big one, like there's a bunch of edits and stuff that's cut out. Like it jumps from, it's not the whole movie linearly.
Oh, yeah.
Like it'll cut from scene to scene, and so there's bits of it left out, which makes it even more bananas.
Oh, it's incredible. So this next part is going to be
the best,
infamous Plagueis scene. I wonder if this is the one
Bubble
JJ
opera.
watched.
Hold on, I got to get my shot glass for this one. Okay.
Yeah, you got to be ready.
Yeah.
So this is probably the one JJ watched whenever he was writing
my-
The Force Awakens. This is where he got the Snoke reference from. It's
What's
exact
Yoda's
copy.
name in this again? Like Master Creeper Buffalo Bill. He who asks you to put the lotion on the skin.
Again. All right, let's watch it.
Let's do it.
Oh, Gerry, it's this scene.
You Mr. CIA speaker.
2 gold.
Sperm.
Goes to the amount. I have a good news. I beat the intelligence bureau, the telephone. They discovers the directions of the space general.
Good
He
God.
hides it, particularly with the system of
Found out.
GPS reports. Yeah, look. Find out.
And more.
I worry the collective intelligence of the Parliament. They did not send you to carry out this mission. Current, you are the best candidate. Sit. Back the bottom.
Sick.
Okay. Shout out to the clone trooper who says they're on my tail, General Kenobi. Change it to
In my bottom.
They're in my They're in my behind.
Oh, do you know that I cannot depend on this Parliament? And they bring into you too in the scheme here.
I am not that understand.
You are primitive to have doubted. The hopeless situation Parliament wants to rule. They plan to betrayal me.
I not think so.
Gold
Gold.
will want.
Careful, want.
You understand of too.
I know that they do not believe you.
Two, all councilmen, whole republic.
He's depressed.
Hereafter, one of my thought.
Why?
Why?
They force you to do what not the affair of the brilliance.
What?
They let you keep watch on me.
I not. I do not know and should how say.
Remember, you are the day of the warrior's study of the past.
What is that?
Have the person who
I want to
have
make
your
that a shirt too.
I gotta take a
Person to have
bite.
your power.
I'm gonna break the fourth wall here. I gotta eat some pizza for that. Oh my
Yeah.
gosh.
Remember, you are the day of the warrior's study of the past.
That's some Sun Tzu nonsense right there.
It is. I want to make sure we get the Darth Plagueis. I don't know exactly when he says it, but let's make sure we're all attuned to see how he describes this situation. Let's see. Here we go.
of the past. Have the person who have your power, even in the situation elder.
The hopeless situation, elder, is what justice.
Justice to see, from which aspect see. Hopeless situation elders, as similar to others are all. Include to look forward to the right.
But the West Emperor depends on the improbity. They consider the one self only.
Is improbity even a word?
I don't think so.
I'm sorry. It's I'm intrigued.
To have no private, they only concern other people.
Here it comes.
Awkward
is.
pause.
Did you heard the tragedy that reached the man?
Not.
I think to be
Not.
Not.
true. I think the hopeless situation elder also can't. That is a legend. Reaching the man cloth space is the emperor. He is so strong and big. He even can use the original dint to create life.
Kind of right.
Oh,
He is very deep to black. Influence,
Is it so slow?
understanding.
Is it possible in his power?
In fact, he can
Oh no.
come back from the brink of death.
That's kind of good. That's like Shakespearean a little bit. In fact, he can come back from the brink of death. That's kind of Star Warsy to begin with. If I'm going to be honest, I like that a lot.
that.
Actually.
That could be in the Shakespeare version, right? That
Yeah.
came out like yeah,
In fact,
maybe.
he can come back from the brink of death. It's like an iambic pentameter. Let's see. Let's keep going.
and I have an update on improbity.
Oh, it appears something may
Improbity
have
is the
happened.
word.
Oh no! Oh no, guys! I'm looking at it live on my TV. We've pushed it too far. If you look in the chat, we have been taken down by Disney.
No.
I'm not kidding.
They own Backstroke of the West.
Oh my god.
We have been suspended for policy violations.
Hi, David.
Oh,
Oh.
we're gonna have to end this. Oh my gosh.
Wow.
Oh, for anyone listening to the Bombadcast right now,
Unbelievable.
this is a travesty.
Oh my god.
It is not often. See, this is why we need to do the Patreon watch along,
Oh, wait.
my friends.
Looks like we're back on. Hold on, wait a minute. I see it on my
Oh, Zach?
TV. Oh, weird. I
Shut
didn't
up.
know they could suspend it for a second and then they could bring it back. Wait,
Are we back?
tell me,
They're like-
we're back.
Gail says here we go.
Oh my God.
All right, don't play the video, but let's keep going.
All right. So we're just gonna maybe we'll play the clips because the clips will not be able to get caught by
Is
the
that
algorithm.
David? Okay, is David or
That was
who
me.
is saying?
That was
okay,
me.
okay. We apologize
me.
for the inconvenience. I'm like, is
Yeah.
that like? Do we have an automated thing now?
No, that's me. I'm typing
Oh,
that.
look at Jared.
Ah! Oh, pull up Jared's comment right now.
Somehow the Bombadcast has returned.
You gotta have
Oh.
it. You gotta say it like Poe Dameron, like exasperated and almost like I can't believe I'm reading this right now.
Oh God.
Even though I love it, it's
somehow.
like
Oh,
somehow.
All right, here we go. Here we go. Here we go.
Bombadcast return. Go for it.
Somehow the Bombadcast is returned.
It's like, and at the end, you gotta mutter, "I'm getting paid for this, right?"
Damn it.
So sorry about that, live watchers. So we're gonna watch a couple, like a compilation video that breaks it down. I don't think the music will get caught this time. I'm very sorry for that.
It better not.
So how about
If
this?
my
So we-
doorbell rings in the next 10 minutes, I'm getting out of here. I'm telling you right now.
Exactly. The mouse has got his loaded shotgun looking for olive gold. Who's watching the olive gold video?
Oh, you guys better stop.
Oh, what's going on here?
Oh, come here, Nick.
Oh.
Wait, all right. It's got weird again.
So
I know
let's
it's
make
like
it
you're
more
like.
weird. More than likely, we will do some sort of Patreon watch along. Well, this will not occur.
We're gonna have to do it somehow
gonna have
because
to.
it's gonna be gold. If you're not a patron, just pay the whatever
for like
base
next month.
tier.
Yes.
Buy
He's
one
under a
cup of
month.
coffee. We will do it within the next month. I tell you, for my
Oh.
my birthday's at the end of the month. I'll try to make it where it's like Scotty has to watch with me for my birthday present. Okay, that's what we'll say.
Perfect. Well, look, we're gonna watch the snippets real quick. We're not watching.
That's
the full
right,
thing,
we're rebels.
but we're gonna go towards the parts that people were asking about. In particular, the banter before Mustafar, which is great, and also another good one is when Mace, Palpatine, Anakin have their moments. We're gonna watch that real quick. So sorry about that, everyone. Hopefully, more than likely, we can do this to the full extent next time. But let me get this screen.
Whenever we finally work for Disney, Contrary to what some
What a great
of the
story this is going to be.
contrary to what some of the more darker sides of the fandom might think, we are not paid by them. In fact, they just shut us down
was
for half a
proof.
second. Yeah, like, oh man, I'm out there driving my HHR 2008 with one headlight because I'm rolling in the Benjamins. So
for anyone watching,
Continue.
this is like a quick
Hey,
highlight. cut
07
of it.
Suburban, one headlight, Jerry. I'm feeling you.
That's it.
that's how they pay their shills. One headlight vehicles.
One headlight at a time.
One
It
headlight
shows
by the
up in
wallflowers.
It shows up
It
in
keeps
your
a little bit of
driveway.
control. Keeps a little bit of
4:30 in the
control.
morning.
Charge.
4:30 in the morning, you wake up to a car alarm going off in your driveway, and it's like a one headlight vehicle. You're like, what the hell? I wish they would stop this. It's freaky. And it's like a guy who talks like Yoda in this thing. Like, here's
Yoda,
your
yeah.
one headlight vehicle.
Here's your
So,
one headlight vehicle.
This next section is my favorite section of this. If we get taken down, it's been great being a part of the Bombadcast. Let's go.
It's been great being BTBD live. Yeah.
Let me know if you can hear. Give me a thumbs up.
Maybe if we talk, can we talk over it a bit?
Pudding that the Prime Minister.
Definitely can hear it. Pudding.
If what you
Oh,
say is true, you will
sorry.
get
I'm
my
trying to like
trust
cover
forever.
the music.
But now you are foolish here. Until elder before coming back, wait for here.
Is master.
For the name of the Grand
Is
Republic
master.
of space, you were caught, Prime Minister.
He is threatening. I am the situation, Master.
The Senate will decide your destiny.
I am the member of Senate.
Not just adult, you were caught.
I told you.
Is that
you
right by
will
Billy
arrive
D?
from here. That is right.
You were
Well, the
cut.
situation will pass an examination.
The message is already on doing not reply. You failed.
Not.
Not.
You just failed.
Oh, that voice.
You are the country.
You are the country of
Away this power. Save your lover.
lover.
You
Lover.
You must use it.
A la gold.
Who voices Slinky Dog in Toy Story? 'Cause that's whoever they got for this. Like,
Okay, that gentleman has passed away. That's Mr.
Oh.
Ernest, or that's Ernest from Ernest Scares Stupid. It's I've Jim. What is his
Varney.
name? Jim Varney. Thank you.
Yes.
Thank you. You know what I mean, Vern? Yeah,
Oh,
yeah,
no.
a little bit of good
the
old fashioned
stream
Ernest.
was taken down again.
Shut
the
up.
stream has been taken down for a second time.
Hey. Apprentice Ewok said cut the audio and then read it.
That's not a bad idea. 2 strikes and we're out of here. Oh my god. They're gonna kill us on the network. They are going to kill us. I cannot wait to hear this one.
This is the video. This is what happens when you bring Mielke into the mix. Sorry,
Oh,
guys.
I love
Just
this.
saying, this just proves we have more Patreon content to make. Is what this
It really
proves.
does. Oh, let's see if it comes back up. Well,
All right,
boys,
yeah.
when it
Let's
comes
see if
back
it
up,
comes back. on.
let's close out on this because there's not much more we can do properly. Oh, stream unavailable. Stream suspended for privacy policy. Pardon me, for policy violations. Oh my. Oh no. I didn't think they saw video footage. I thought they only did audio, but maybe we're wrong.
Well, I think they probably caught the audio of that though, because it does have the sound effects and music.
It's possible.
well.
I'm looking at my TV
Because-
and it's still
Wait,
not up
if it
yet.
gets back.
Let's
Give
see
it
if
a
it gets back. This
Yeah.
is incredible. Anyone listening to the audio, I hope you've enjoyed this episode so far. It's been quite a weird one. It really does fit the brand. But with that being said, I think we're in for closing this puppy out in just a second if we get our stream back up and running. So, boys, what do you think of this so far? Nick, I'm so glad. We're back up and running. Here we are. I can see it on the
Two
screen.
strikes. 2 strikes. You can't keep the Bombadcast down. You can't keep us down, Disney. No, I'm gonna remake the sequels. Boom.
Well,
What?
we're back again. This is
You can't
ridiculous.
cancel culture this show.
No.
probably
No. Is my name
won't.
James Gunn?
Probably.
No. And he would come back in. In fact, maybe my name is James Gunn because you brought me back.
Ooh.
Oh, I'm doing
Before we
mental
get-
gymnastics.
Before we
Not
get
really.
more copyright strikes, let's close the show. Boys, I love this topic. I loved how ridiculous it gets with this kind of thing. And I wish Ala Gold could be here right now to discuss this with us.
Can I say
raise
the
your
chat really quick? The chat is so just like die hard. Like, look at this. We're
back
back again. They are back.
The chat is here
Hey,
for
boyos. Look at this. Look at this. Gallinarian Saber. It's working. It's working. And I love this one. Oh, give me Bombad or give me death. That is right.
Yeah.
You know what? Maybe we'll just take this one. We'll make this one private or something. I don't know. Who knows?
Boys, this has been great. Nick.
Yes, sir.
I love that we got to do this with you, man. Is there any way you can plug your show so we can end this stream before we get
Before the Disney troopers burst in through the windows.
into my door?
Before they legitimately deploy into all of our neighborhoods. I can't thank you guys enough for having me on, for letting the old guy come and hang out and bring you something very weird, which, again, you're my brand. I just didn't know it until I actually started paying attention to your show. I love what you guys do. It's so much fun. I love to laugh and be silly. So thank you for doing that. As far as, my show, Podcast of the Wheels, we do live on Sunday nights at 8:30 Central Time. This weekend, Gerry, the Canon Junkie, a la Gold Cable himself, is going to join me, and we're going to talk about his top 7 Star Wars creatures. It's going to get weird because Star Wars creatures are weird. So
and
it's
I
fun.
am weird. So,
but you are kind of weird. So it's
it
fun.
It evens out, right? I know what you're saying. Nick, for
Yes,
that, you complete me. I'm gonna say that. That's like top tier right there. That is like right up there with all
Top
of
tier.
them.
No, I've had
Man,
a blast. I'm so glad that I was being able to get here to get you shut down not once but twice.
Yep.
That almost sounded like you were the translation machine from Backstroke of the West. I am happy that we are having this.
I am great to happy be shut down.
Oh, well, I'm glad you're happy to be great to be shut down.
We better go. Pete's got to yell at us in like 10 minutes. So get out of here.
No,
All right, no, it's probably gonna be David.
Nick, it was a
Yes,
pleasure having you. This is such a blast. We will do this again, and it'll be something even deeper and more profound, much like EOP farts and odds and poops, and obviously
Odds and
Backstroke of the
poops,
West.
and we are for sure gonna have Nick on before this happens. But Nick is also, I still hold him to this every time. I am doubling down. I am saying it on the Bombadcast with him right here. You know what I'm talking about.
I know exactly. What you're talking about.
Celebration 2022. We can film it and put it on the YouTube channel and not put any Backstroke of the West on it so we don't get shut down. But I am getting the full-grown, the Anakin and Greedo in a fist fight, a la Gold. As a what would you call it? An homage to the deleted scene, but it will be the grown-up versions of both of them.
Grown-up versions.
It will be grown-up Anakin, grown-up Greedo.
At the
fist
Tattoo
fight.
Pavilion at
Probably
Celebration
right
2022.
Here. Be there. Get your tickets now. I think you asked them when they're going to have their tickets out the other day, and they actually answered you. Was it today? That felt like it was 5 days ago. I don't know, but because every day runs together now for me. So
I feel you. Yes, we're there. We're there. I'm totally there.
It's going to happen. It's going to happen. And then me and Scotty we're saving up our money because I'm going to have to get that one. And also, I'm going to try to talk Scotty. You guys got to talk him into it with me. We got to get the matching Stay Bombad tats somewhere, like on the forum or something.
Yeah,
maybe.
Under my butt cheek.
Scotty has to get it on if you get it on your butt cheek, I will kiss it.
Perfect.
Well, here's what.
Here's
what I know. Because I've been to a celebration and you've been to a celebration. If he's going to get it on that butt cheek, it's going to be on the convention floor in front of everybody that's there.
Me and Matt Martin, baby.
Can you imagine Scotty ass out in the middle of Anaheim, California?
Hold on, I sucked the teat of the thalassirene publicly last time.
We got to get some thalassiren action going this time. So that's for sure. That's for sure.
God.
Anyway, join us for a good time, and what happens at Celebration stays at Celebration, but it stays in the minds of your buddies.
And
Gerry,
it also stays permanently tattooed to your body.
yes, definitely. Gerry, can you plug what we're doing next week? Is it already in the books, or do you want to?
That one's not in the books, but a couple weeks from now. I don't. And he did that. Now we do have someone. We have a couple of really neat guests.
Yes,
and yes,
very
I will
neat
pull out the old-fashioned neat.
Yes.
We've got some. Basically, I had a really good Twitter day, a couple last Saturday.
Yeah.
And just for some reason, so what we have for sure down is not next Thursday, but the Thursday after. I believe it's the 18th. Correct.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. We are going to be having someone who is a big-time producer. Okay. And it is none other than I want to make sure I get his last name correct and stuff here. But he is one of the producers for the Jim Henson show, the Disney Plus show on the Jim Henson show on Disney Plus, Earth to Ned. Okay. Earth to Ned. We are going to have Mr. I am in the wrong. I'm on Bombadcast, not mine.
We can see your DMs in your glasses. It makes it even better. I can literally see.
This is the best, isn't it? We are going to have Mr. Scott Stenholm, a blue check mark, I might add. I put out a random tweet about how much I was loving Earth to Ned, which check it out. It's fantastic. But he's going to come on. He's not a huge Star Wars fan, but his girlfriend is. And he said that he would love to just come on and talk and shoot the shit with us. And that's what we do on the Bombadcast. It's going to be fun no matter what. So tune in a couple weeks from now. And you know what? I'll tease it and you guys can go like Adam or something. Don't spam him. But we are in talks with having the comedian Mr. Corey. What is it? What's his middle name? I'm trying to think here. Corey the Buttercream Dream.
Yes.
Corey the Buttercream Dream from I believe Slash Film said he would love to be on, and so we're just waiting to hear back.
Can I say something about Corey the Buttercream Dream?
Go for it.
And I don't have any connection to Corey at all, other than within the last couple of weeks, several of his videos, of course, that went viral. The one after the insurrection where he's going nuts, whatever. And maybe this is how you got there. Yeah. On the wall behind him were Star Wars prints.
Star Wars stuff. So I knew.
And I was like, dude. I replied to him. I was like, that's awesome, but I want to hear about these prints behind you. So I can't wait to hear y'all do that.
Yes.
That's amazing.
Dude, hey, so go ahead, Corey the Buttercream Dream, man. Come on, Bombadcast. You're going to have a fun time. It's going to be a blast. The dude is hilarious. If you've listened to his stand-up, we're all from the South and stuff, and he like plays on those tropes because he does a whole rant about how he's like, don't listen to the way I sound and judge me based on me talking like this. You think I'm blah, blah. It's just like, it's so good. It's so
great.
good. Go check him out. Again, so guys, we got a lot of good stuff coming up. And again, we are getting crazy, intrusive transmissions from Space Alex Jones. And so
we will elaborate on that in the near future. And this is the first
craziness
time
happening.
Bombad has been planned a month in advance. So we've got some fun stuff in the works, including this thing I'm most excited for. I haven't told Gerry yet, but I ordered a box set of Phantom Menace Wide Vision Topps cards. I've also got
so good.
I've been spending my own personal money on this, and I'm gonna do it. We're gonna do. I'm not kidding. I'm buying a 36 pack as soon as we get off of this. I'm going to buy. I have another 30 pack on the way of other cards, and then I'm going to buy probably some Resistance cards as well. And we're going to have a big card opening session. And each one of these, at least there'll be 4 giveaways in one episode. It's going to be a long Bombad one, but we're going to give away one of these vintage cards to any of the viewers watching it live. So I'm really looking forward to what we're going to end up doing over these next couple of weeks. And I think everyone in the chat and Nick himself and Gerry can all attest to it's going to be a fun couple of weeks of Bombadcast.
Absolutely.
Speaking of the people in the chat, again, All Remaining Systems, Michael, I believe his birthday is tomorrow. If I'm thinking, Michael, is that correct?
He will tell us.
Michael, it's tomorrow, right?
So
I was gonna
everyone's
say,
wishing a
so
happy
he said
birthday.
early birthday present. I'm telling you, if tomorrow is his birthday, we gotta have. Why don't we have like a thing like where people at Chili's, like saying happy birthday. We
Yeah.
need like a Bombadcast version of that, where like you pick like some random obscure character and we do our best impersonation of it or something, saying happy birthday, like Wet Bub or
Yeah.
Geode or something.
If you've never seen the movie,
two of my favorite High Republic characters. Obviously.
and if you've never seen the movie Slackers, you need the happy birthday scene from the movie Slackers.
Oh my goodness.
Go look it up.
We've got
You won't be
to
disappointed.
come up with something. Happy
Oh, he
birthday
says
tomorrow,
correct.
man.
There you go.
Happy birthday tomorrow, Michael. Michael's honestly been with us, Scotty, since the beginning. Can you remember that? Like are you okay? Oh, I don't know what's going on here.
Somebody's at the door.
No, Paul. Oh God.
Oh no. Oh
How you
no.
doing, Michael? Michael, I want to sing happy birthday to Michael.
Michael, can you,
Okay, here we go.
You don't
How
tell
you
Paul
doing,
Stanley
Scotty?
no.
Okay,
how you doing, Scott? How you doing there, Paul?
Hopefully Michael's listening. Michael, it's me, Paul Stanley from Kiss. And look, I'm on my bicycle here in Scotty's house. And I'm just more than excited to sing you a very pretty birthday song. Here we go. This is your wake-up call. Time to reach, go for it all. For the stillness inside of me, you know that we can't breathe. Limit is the sky.
Hold on.
Hey man, watch me fly. The best part of waking up is Folgers in your cup.
Oh, it brings a tear to my eye every time. Oh my goodness.
I'd like to get into the actual layout of
so
Scotty's
sorry.
house. Where
I'm
Paul
so
can ride his
sorry.
bike in there, but that's a
Scotty, are
different
you
show.
okay? Did he push you down?
He pushed me down. He rolled out. He
rolled out.
Yeah, he did not want to be on camera. He had his face was covered in white spray paint, and he was like all high and stuff. I'm so sorry, guys. We're gonna end the stream. I hope everyone's doing okay. I hope everyone remembers. Nick, what should the wonderful people do? Oh no, Bombad Bucks. What should the wonderful people do before we leave? Nick, give us a good old-fashioned what?
R2, do they fucks?
Stay Bombad.
All right, man. Stay Bombad.
Peace.
I will edit this soon, Gerry.
That is a Thursday, Scotty. That is a Thursday. Did Paul Stanley write this? Odds and poops.